years to NEOLIFE. You don't know how big the decision is you made. We made this decision way back in May of 1983. That's 39 years ago. At that stage, I was working full-time in church ministry. That's what I always wanted to do in my life. The problem was that the salary was too little. And somebody came and showed us the NEOLIFE opportunity, and we decided to start because on the one hand, we realized there was no risk. There's a little bit of money to get started, and the fact that it could be done part-time made us realize there was no risk. But you know, I never, at that stage, could think what NEOLIFE would still do for us. I couldn't even begin to imagine. I was thinking that if my wife could sell some products, those days it was mainly cleaning products, Super 10, LDC, G1. If she could sell us some cleaning products and we could make a 60 to 70,000 shillings a month extra, that would have helped. That was all I expected from the business. But thank God, I got talked into going to a convention just after we started. We started in May. I had to borrow the money to get started. I told them I don't have the money to go to the convention because we were living about 700 kilometers away, if not more, 2 nights in a hotel. But thank God I borrowed the money and I went. And what I saw at this convention gave me a big picture of NEOLIFE. And I started realizing there's much, much more to it than I could see. There was much more achieved through NEOLIFE that I could ever imagine. Now, to cut the story short, from those impressions, it grew in me the realization that this is not just some little side hustle. This is something to be taken seriously. And although I still worked for 3 years for a salary in the church, we started building up the business part-time, and eventually I could go full-time, which was always a dream for me. Even when I was in the church, I was dreaming of having my own money so that I could tell them, I'll do this and I'll do that, but certain things I'm not going to do, pay somebody else to do it. Things that I felt that I wasn't equipped to do, or that I didn't particularly enjoy to do it. But you know how it is when you earn a salary and the people who pay the salary tell you, do this, do this, do this, you've got to do it. So that was always a dream. And since when we went full-time into NEOLIFE, I've been serving in the church without being paid. And in other words, I do what I feel I want to do. But I don't have to do things that I don't want to because I'm not being paid by the church. That is a wonderful freedom I have. And you know, when we were very new in the business, where most of you are right now, we went to a training one Saturday afternoon. It was 130 kilometers from where we lived. And I saw there a group of about 40, 50 people, and I saw some of the people who'd already achieved a lot. And I honestly thought by myself, well, you know, it's okay for them. I can see that they're doing well, but I don't think it will ever work for us. And I want to assure you that if you perhaps feel that way right here at the beginning of your time in NEOLIFE, I can assure you it can work for you too. I don't know you personally, but what I do know, sorry, a door went open. It's a bit windy. Let me just close it for a moment, please. Just excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. Even if, although I don't know you, The one thing I know is if you have a dream of having a better life than you have now, even if it's just a small dream, dreams can grow as you achieve more. If you've achieved something small, you can start believing for something bigger. But the important thing is that you have a strong desire to live a better life. And why is that important? Justice or any of the leaders in the team or me here from Cape Town in South Africa, we can't make you work. And without work, nothing is going to happen. What is it that will make you work? Your desire for something better. So it's very important that maybe, you're like many other people who've given up on your dreams. You've been in the system of being employed in a job so long that you've stopped dreaming of anything better. I want to encourage you to start thinking, what is it that you really want in your life? 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, how do you want your life to really look like? And don't worry about how you will get there. That is not important at this time. NEOLIFE can take you there. The important thing is that you start stirring in yourself the desire for something better, because that desire is what will be your motivation to work. And then, as Justice will be pointing out to you and the other leaders, the work in NEOLIFE is very simple. You use the products and you benefit from that. I'm 75 and I'm so healthy that I thank God every day for the products that we have, these wonderful nutritional supplements that keep us young and healthy. You save money by using our products. You see, people sometimes look at the nutritional products and say they're expensive, and they are, which is a good thing, because if they were cheap, they would be no good. But, it's not an expense. It's an investment in your own health, in your own future. Because so many people, I look around us where we live, so many people end up with cancer and stroke and diabetes and heart disease. Had they perhaps invested in better health, in better nutrition, they could have escaped that. And the cost of being sick is just so high that one must never look at the cost of the products and say it's too high. The cost of being sick is far higher. And even if you start just with one product, maybe if it's got to be the minimum, just 3NN or Formula 4, or preferably Pro Vitality, start with that one product. Eventually you start using more and you will benefit. And then talking to people about the products, talking to people about the opportunity, you will be trained how to do that. And that's simple enough in any case. Now, all around us every day, there are people who need better health. There are people who need more energy. There are people who need to make more money. And all we have to do is to be open to connecting with those people and picking up on their need. Now, don't go to somebody and just tell them, hey, I started this business, blah, 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 blah. Try and first discover if there is a need. Talk to them. Ask them, how are you? How is it going? Are you enjoying your work? Are you happy with your life as it is? And hear what people say. And somebody might say, well, I'm really not happy in my work. I'm not getting paid enough. Now, there's a need. Now you can say, well, if I could show you a way without the risk, where you can part-time work towards earning far more than you're earning full-time, would you be interested to have a look? That's simple enough. And when you do that, only one of two things can happen. They can say yes or they can say no. If they say no, get away from them. because they are not ready for what you want to show them, and you don't want to waste time with people who are not open-minded. We are looking for people who are open-minded, people who have got dreams but are frustrated in the situation where they are. And when you find that kind of person, they'll probably say, yes, what is it? And then you can explain to them, listen, I'll bring you to a presentation, or I'll send you a link, or I want you to talk to my upline, whatever you do. And in time, you will learn yourself how to present. It's easy enough. A presentation should never be a complicated thing. People don't need all the facts and the figures and the sales volume bonus and the this bonus and the that bonus. They just want to understand the idea of network marketing, where you help people to make money and the company compensates you for that. And the more people you help and the better they do, the more you benefit. That's how simple it is. Now, everything you need to be able to do, all the skills you need to become professional in NEOLIFE, you will be taught. Today is the beginning of this teaching for you. There is so much more that is available. In the back office on your website, you'll find so much material that you could hardly ever work through everything. On YouTube, you'll find a lot of information, talks and trainings. In the team teaching, in the company teaching. So you just have to have the desire to improve, and that desire will make you want to learn, will make you go when there's something happening, so that you can expand your mind, so that you can hone your skills. And then the best way of growing is by doing. You know, I've made mistakes so much. I'm further in the business than you just because I've made more mistakes than you've made. Don't worry about that. You're not going to get it right every time. But the fact is, when you do and you make a mistake, you can learn from it. And next time you do it a little bit better. And eventually you can be professional. You can really be very good. But when we start with something new, we're not good when we start with something new. It's like a child going to school. You can't send a child to school this year and at the end of the year expect them to be ready for university. It doesn't work that way. There's a process. And in NEOLIFE, there's also a process. You've got to grow. You've got to learn the skills. You've got to change your thinking in some aspects, perhaps. You've got to grow into the business. And more importantly, NEOLIFE has got to go from your head to your heart, where you just know it's good to where you absolutely are convinced and nothing will ever shake you. We're into our 40th year in NEOLIFE, and I will never change from NEOLIFE. I've never seen any other company that can come near NEOLIFE. Never. And I doubt there ever will be. So for me, I'm totally committed. NEOLIFE is my life. It's not just something I do, it's my life. And for you, it might not be like that now here at the beginning, but my wish for you is that you come to a stage where NEOLIFE is your life. Because the things that will start happening for you are so excited. You know, I've been all over the world in many, many countries, but I've only touched on Spain once. And that was to go to the Canary Islands. And just now we heard that in October, the company is taking us to Barcelona. And I'm already thinking, well, if we're going to be in Barcelona, we might as well see more of Spain. I've seen almost all of the European countries except Spain. And here the company is offering that opportunity for us. And you know how much it's going to cost us? Zero. Because the company pays for that. That kind of thing is available for anybody. who's got a strong desire, who's willing to learn, who's willing to work, who will make the mistakes, who will have the setbacks, but keep on keeping on. That should be your motto. Keep on keeping on towards greater success. And I want to end off by saying that you are so fortunate, so very fortunate to be in the Lion Kings team. This is the one team that really goes so much out of its way through the leaders to give you infrastructure, to give you support. If you fail, you'll never be able to say it's because of my team or because of NEOLIFE. But I'm sure you're not thinking of failing, and therefore I just want to, at this early stage, and I hope to get to know you. I come to Uganda from time to time. I get to meet you personally. But I just want to say to you, I sincerely hope that you that have now taken hold of this opportunity won't ever let go. Because the good things are not necessarily at the beginning. The trophy in a race is not at the starting line. The trophy of the race is down the line. So keep on keeping on to greater success, and you're in the right place at the right time with a good team, with the best company there is. And I know if you are serious about changing your life, nothing can stop you, because you're now at the right place at the right time in your life. So Justice, with that, I don't want to take more of your time. Carry on with your meeting, and congratulations once again on what you are doing. I see the many new signups in the month, and that's how our business will grow. So keep doing the good work, and God bless.
Okay, wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Mike, for putting off time to share with our team. Our team sincerely appreciates your participation and involvement in the team. And every time there is a chance, when we call you, you never say no, you always come. And it really, really gives us a lot of motivation and encouragement, and to work even harder. And I will also want to thank you for really loving the team and all the efforts that you put in. Thank you so much. I think the team, you can wave to him. Okay, thank you so much, and have a blessed afternoon.